Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. If you're an existing member, thank you for all the love and support. So today's video is going to be on my Glitz accessories and such monthly subscription. I haven't done an unboxing since April, so I have May's and June's here. Sorry, I haven't done one since March. I have April and May here, and I'm getting ready to receive my June box soon, so I figured I would get this out of the way. Sorry for the delay. I've been working my little tail off. It's summertime, so if you know, you know, right? I'm not the only one that is become a slave to work. So let's get started. So this is the May box, and it says, "Dear Deborah, your box is here. Enjoy, love, Nancy." Thank you so much. Love when she leaves me these little notes. So cute. All right, so let's see what we have. We'll be both seeing it together for the very first time because I have not peeked. All right, so she inserted some inserts here. I guess they're having like a nail tech event of the Smokies. This is going to be in Gettysburg Convention Center in Gettysburg, Tennessee. I hope I'm saying it right. It'll help if I have my glasses on. Gettysburg, Tennessee. So if you live in the area, go check them out on July 11th. And here it just basically says everything. If you want to take a screenshot, go right ahead. I am nowhere near Tennessee. I am in New York. So, but if you are, go ahead, go check them out. All right, and then this is basically a breakdown of everything that's in this box. Okay, and this is the nail event. So here it says July 10th is extended workshop, July 11th workshop and early check-in, July 12th the day one nail show, and July 13th workshop. So again, if you're in that area, take a screenshot, do the barcode and stuff like that, and they're in booth 51, so go check them out. They have classes and stuff. I guess the 9:30 to 12 is gel extension, 3D nail art, encapsulating glitter, and social media. Products received is base coat gel extension, glue gel, omega gel, nail tips box, nail files 100 180, encap glitter jar, sorry, nail tip base. So this is what they're going to be showing in the classes that they'll be doing there at the show. So this is, I opened it the wrong way. So this is the May box. We're doing it the reverse way, okay? We're doing the May box first, and then we're going to do the April box. Sorry, guys. All right, so this is Velvet Gel, lighter, easier, stronger. Okay, so this just gives you an instruction on how to use their Velvet gel. All right, that's always good to have. All right, so we're going to take all this out. Sorry, guys, I lost you there. We have the handcrafted 3D charm that they enclose. I went to like bring it closer and I accidentally closed the screen. That is so pretty. It's very pretty for the summer now, that nice yellow color. All right, and we have some pretty a crystal mix here. We got some pearls and some flowers that we can encapsulate, some phemos. So that's, oh, we got a chain. We got a nice small size, and then we have like a really, really tiny chain right there. So that's really cool. Love this mix. So pretty. Oh, we got some more charms. We got some butterflies. Look at those. Those are gorgeous. So pretty. Oh, we got a bracelet. Beyond grateful. Thank you so much. Oh, so pretty. Pretty. Okay, she pretty. We're gonna put her on. Pretty, pretty. Thank you so much, Nancy. Love the little gifts, unexpected free gifts. And we got the buffer, we got a cuticle pusher, and we got the nail file. We got some Chanel glitter. Oh, look at that. So pretty. We got some reusable dual forms, a stiletto. We got some foil. That is super cool. Love this like feather effect or like fur effect. That's really cool. Nice. Got a gel polish. All right, this is their Essence 50 ml velvet gel. So I want to say this is kind of like their version of acrylic gel or poly gel. So that is cool, fun to have and to you know, play with. So we'll see how that works. And then we have a glitter, and this is Young Purple 018. Ooh, look at that. That's a pretty purple. That's very nice. Okay, and then we got some nail stickers. Some pretty flowers, and these are nail stickers of some leaves, some bunnies, some butterflies, some flowers. I don't know if you can see it or if I'm doing it any justice. Hopefully the light is not distorting it. It's very pretty. These are raised, so this is 5D. This is really nice too. Okay, and then we have a cat eye. Now I did get in my March box, I think it was the jade color one. So now I have a fairy dust one. Super excited. Let's see. Let's swatch her. Look at that. Oh, let's swatch her and see what it's all about. I had some. I was swatching other ones. So we're going to do a clear, we're going to do on a black base and then on a clear just to see both versions of it. Let's move this stuff out of the way. Love my mini box. Very, very nice and pretty. So I'm assuming you can use the velvet gel with the dual forms that she's enclosed. That's really cool. It's really nice. And remember, guys, don't forget in July she'll be in Tennessee, so go check her out. All right, let's see. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. So this is going to be on the clear. Oh, okay. Very nice. Nice consistency. Okay. So if you wanted to leave it just like this without magnetizing it, you could. I would suggest to do 2 coats, but she's pretty just like that. So we're gonna do the first cure. Right, and then the second coat we will magnetize her. So because this one has the base color is black, we can just go straight in and magnetize this. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. All right, let's get a magnet here. Oh, look at that. She is so pretty. That came out gorgeous. All right, let's cure that. And we'll wait for the second coat for the clear one. Let's open up the April box. Remember, I did it the wrong way. All right, I think I took a peek on this one because I ripped the whatchamacallit. Okay, so look at that one. That was gorgeous. Let's see, we'll do a second coat. If you hear my daughter in the background, or if you hear any noise in the background, that's my daughter rocking in her rocking chair. My nail room is right next door to hers. All right, so this is the clear base one. Ooh, yes. That one came out really nice too. So like I said, you could either use it without magnetizing it or with the magnet. Either way, it really looks nice. And that is Cat Eye Fairy Dust Champagne Pearl FDCE09. That is gorgeous. Love it. So excited to add it to my collection of cat eye from Glitz Accessories and such. Okay, and this is in this box, which is the April box. What's enclosed is the Eye Hold Omega Gel. And this is, so it's a couple of ways that you can use it. You can use it with instant tip gel extensions. You can use it as, this is apply Omega Gel on a cured nail and then apply chrome powder. So you can use it as a chrome powder applicator. And then you can use it as a 4D gel. So that's kind of cool that it has different ways that you can use it. All right, and then here is their subscription menu of what's in the April box. April already passed, but they did have a show in, I want to say this is Greetings from the Nail Tech Events. Okay, so this is still advertising the Tennessee event. So here goes the card. And then remember, they're in booth 51. All right, so go check them out. They're going to be there from July 10th, which is Friday, to July 13th, which is a Monday. So from Friday to Monday, they will be in Tennessee. Okay, so check them out if you're in the area. Okay, take out the confetti paper. Okay, we have another crystal mix, which I love her crystal mixes because it's a little bit of everything. And we got some more chains. We got some metal embellishments. We got some pearls. We got some flowers. Nice, beautiful. Oh, these are stunning. Exotic pearls. Look at that. If you know, you know. I'm like obsessed with pearls. Those are gorgeous. Those are really nice. I like those. I don't have anything in my accessories of bling of that. Those are really nice. I'm gonna have to like be on the hunt for some more. Ooh, look at this one. This is like a smoky bluish kind of flower. So her flowers are curved, as you can see, to be able to apply to the nail. And of course you would have to apply it to a longer nail, right? Because I have nubs right now on my fingers because I just removed a set off. But that is so pretty. All right. Then we got some glitter with butterflies in them. That's really cool. Did I take it out? It's called Magic Meadow. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. So we got a lot of butterflies. We got some clouds. All right, so pretty for the summer. This was in April, so I'm assuming they catered to like spring and stuff like that. So I'm not mad at it because you can still use it for summertime also because of the yellow. Oh, we got some banana. I don't know if I have this color already, but if I do, I can always put it. I don't want to open it if I already have it, but it's like a pastel yellow. I don't want to open it if I already have it, because then I can just put this in one of my giveaway boxes. And this is the 2-in-1 acrylic powder, liquid monomer or dipping application. So you can use it as to do an acrylic set, or you can do the dip your finger. Dip your finger to, some people use base colors, some people use the 1, 2, 3 method, which is like your base, and then you add a step 2, and then you dip your finger, and then you do step 2 again, and you dip your finger, and then to encapsulate it, you do another, like another step 3 to encapsulate it, and then you're good to go. So a lot of girls do the dipping. I've only done it a couple of times. And I've done it with base coat. One of my nail sisters was like, oh, you can use base coat. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah. So I've only tried it, tried it with the base coat. All right, so now we have a cuticle oil, a plastic, sorry, not cuticle oil, a file, a cuticle pusher, and a buffer. That's neat. And then we have the I Hold Omega Gel in Soft White. And this is a 15 ml jar, and it is TPO and HEMA free. And that is cool. That's where it says it's TPO and HEMA free. I'm surprised that I could read that because it is tiny. And this is in the color soft white. So that is cool to have. And then we have some dry flowers. Now, of course, this is not going to fit on a nail, right? So you're going to want to cut it in half or cut it in 4s, whichever. The leaves, chop it up a little bit, and then just add it as an accent on the nail. So that's really cool to have. Love me some dry flowers. We got some Coffin Extra Short Nude and White. This is cool for just a quick press on set, and you can either leave it as is and just jazz it up, or you can paint over it, right, and then jazz it up. So that's cool to have when you're in a pinch and don't have time to do a full set. We got some flowers, which is really pretty, and then we got some butterflies, some transfer foils. That's really cool. Okay, and then we have some stickers. So we got some pretty flowers here. They remind me of lilies. And then we have some butterflies. So that's really cool too to have. And then we have a yellow gel polish. Now, this looks kind of familiar. I might have it, I might not. We will see. But that's really cool. It's called Yellow Sun. Now, if you know, you know, not all yellows are created equal, right? You sometimes may think it's a light yellow, and it may be more of a mustardy yellow. And then you might get like a, you know, neon yellow. So let's see which one this one is. So let's do it on a clear swatch stick just to see. Oh, this is a nice, I don't even want to say it's a mustardy yellow. It's a nice soft yellow, but it's not pastel. I would say this would be nice for to do like some banana nails, some fruit nails, or even some beach theme nails. We have some nice coverage, no shadowing. So that is a nice yellow. I know maybe on the camera it's coming off like a mustard yellow, but in person it's much more softer. So we'll put that nook in there. So that is everything that I got in my April box. Not disappointed, very happy as always with everything in my box. So thank you again, Nancy. I really appreciate it. These boxes are hand assembled by her and her team, and I appreciate it because it's not coming from like a machine or anything like that, right? You literally have people that are picking and choosing in your colors and stuff that are going to go in your box. So I really can appreciate that. So again, if you're in Tennessee, please make sure you check out their nail tech event of the Smokies, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And their booth 51. And they're going to be there from July 10th, which is a Friday, to July 13th, which is a Monday. Make sure you attend the workshop. They have a $1,500 grand prize and 20 big door prizes, nail swag, and event day classes. 57 nail booths with no loud music, 30 plus optional hands-on or seminar workshops, host hotel group rates with promo codes. Okay, so that's like if you want to stay in the hotel that they're holding the event in. But like I said, if I lived in Tennessee or anywhere near this area, I would definitely go. But like I said, I live in New York, so I will not be going. But, you know, Nancy, if you're ever, you know, in New York City, Manhattan, I'll even go to Jersey, girl. I'm only 4 hours away, so let me know. Send me a little note in my box and be like, Deb, we're going to be in town. I will definitely take the time off and come and hang out with you. All right. So please remember to check that out. That is going to conclude my nail subscriptions that I get from Glitz Accessories and such for the month of April and the month of May. And this is what I got, the cat eye that I got in my May box, which is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. And then this is the, what was it again? Here, put it back in the box. Yellow Sun, which is the gel polish that I got in my April box, which is so pretty. That color is really nice. Be pretty on some toes. Yes. All right. So thanks for joining me, guys. I really appreciate all the love and support. We have finally made 400. Oh, so happy. Thank you so much for all the love and support and watching my videos. And you know that I need to be more consistent, but you know, life be lifing, and I work a lot. So, and I also have a daughter at home, and my husband works vampire hours right now for the summer. So it's just been really difficult to navigate my schedule. So with that being said, I will do my best to be more consistent and try to put out more videos for you guys. I want to do a nail haul, but I have stuff in my cart. It's just picking and choosing right what I haven't purchased to show you guys. I do have to re-up my giveaway boxes. I usually, when I buy stuff, when I do hauls, I predominantly buy majority of it for either my nail studio or for a giveaway. But I do have to take the time out to do a box for my 400 subscriber giveaway because I have reached 400. And like I said before, when I reach 400, I'll do a giveaway. When I do the 500, hit 500, I'll do a giveaway again. So I can't wait for you guys, for it to be ready for you guys to like enter me, and I will let you know. I'll do a video and explain what the rules are and what you need to do in order to be part of the giveaway, right? So with that being said, thank you so much. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope the weather is fantastic wherever you may live. Here it's a little bipolar, but we're getting there. And I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.